Take two. Look at my hand. Look at these gloves small.
If you bust out of them, I got plenty more. Hey everybody, it's me, Brianna here, or Bree, here with my chef friend, Richard. We are here on today's series of having a chef friend be like, and it's like this. I got a nice chef friend right here. Richard is a graduate of Johnson & Wales Culinary School, and he is also an Army vet, works in top star restaurants, and today we are breaking down some melons. We have different type of melon. Regular seeded watermelon seems hard for everybody to find right now. Gullah melon, Geechie melon. Can you say that?
Country ass shit. Some Gullah and Geechie Melon. Just roll off your tongue.
And next we got some yellow watermelon. So we're gonna go ahead and bust these down. I'm gonna tell y'all what we think of it, how to taste it. We hope it'll encourage y'all to go out and get some, try some. We just gonna do what he do. This is based off these Gullah Geechie melon. Without further ado, me and Richard Young, we're gonna go ahead and cut these melons, put it on this plate, display it, try it out. Stay tuned with us.
This melon right here, it's like light green. It got some dark spots on it. Kinda look like Miss Netta.
Ooh.
You know, not too crazy. It ain't bad. This melon, this Geechie melon, it's golden. Kinda resembles a mango to me. It's pretty firm, very, very cute, very demure. This right here is a small yellow melon. It's trending right now. Everybody trying to get their hands on it. Had me about to fight in Kroger trying to get me a damn melon, but you know, it be like that.
And I was asked about the consistency of the texture, the taste. What is it supposed to be? Because like, what is a Gullah melon? What is a Geechie melon? I never heard of it. It's a hybrid in between cantaloupe and honeydew.
Both of them?
Both of them. I don't know why they're different colors, how they are. And you know that it's good. You knock it and it sounds hollow. When it sounds too heavy, it's not too good.
In my 28 years of country living, but I never heard of this, so
yeah,
they just mixing shit up this year. They heard yellow melon and they say, let me step my game up.
So we'll go ahead and we'll start the cut in this way.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut it that way. We're gonna take this, cut it in half, and it looks like an apple to me.
That one more honeydew-esque. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How they do that thing on YouTube? The background so I can focus.
The middle feels a bit mushy, so I'm gonna clean it out a little bit just so we don't have to go through them seeds. But I don't know if this is good. We might gotta save these seeds to grow our own, ain't he?
Right.
Richard, y'all, he knows some great techniques with cooking. He has been in restaurants that are more so upscale. He knows different cuisines. He knows different techniques. We're going to get in the kitchen more. Richard is going to show me some things. I'm going to show him some things. We're going to learn from each other. We have a little bit of different styles that we both can learn from each other. Do you want to cut the big watermelon?
Yeah, I can. That's
all
fine.
right, cool.
I can always pull a bigger knife out of my bag.
Cool. Fat sir, any of y'all that got anything to say, back, because he know what he doing and he got the tools for it.
Johnson & Wales.
No. Ooh, that's beautiful, that yellow. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. It's so nice. Turn this around. Look at that. It's beautiful. Richard, what do you think? You eat watermelon a lot?
Oh, yeah, I do. And when I get my watermelon, they just be like, we should have known.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say brown. Nah, let me just go ahead and say it. Black people. Do y'all feel any type of way when y'all are buying watermelon? Maybe a different race is checking you out. Anything like that? Like, yeah.
Turn my head quick, because y'all talking to me? The ones they have in store, it don't look like that.
No.
Because they like to serve you that seedless watermelon.
All of this except one of these special items we got from South Carolina certified farm stands grown locally. We are back and we have this beautiful assortment of fruit that we have cut. We have Geechie melon, that's the yellow, and we have yellow watermelon. We have seeded watermelon, which has been a little bit harder to find lately, and we also have Geechie melon. So we can go ahead and dig in. Richard, what you busting down first?
Let's do the yellow watermelon first. I feel like we should do the yellow watermelon first.
All right, worm. I ain't gonna lie.
I was gonna say, I ain't gonna lie, it's not bad. If you don't know nothing else, you better know your melons.
Know your melon. That one was good. Okay, so what would you rate it?
It was sweet. Like the first couple bites was when you start to get down to the rind. And I know y'all probably gonna kill me, be like, well, you know, it's not supposed to be sweet by the rind, but if you got a good watermelon, it's gonna be sweet all the way through. A 6.5 out of 10.
Woo! A 6.5 out of 10. I am actually, only because I've had yellow watermelon 2 other times, I'm actually going to give this an 8 out of 10.
Okay, I was about to say, see, this is my first time.
So any other the melons that I've had, they've actually been big. However, none of them are sweet. It's sweet. Like, it's surprisingly sweet. So 8 out of 10 for me. Like I said, I'm basing that because I've had very much unsweet ones before. The texture was good, but the sweetness was not there. So next, Richard, what are we getting on to?
Before we do that, check out this nice spot we sitting at right now. We sitting right on the water. It's sitting on the coast. It's real nice. You know, this part of Hilton Head nice. It's not too much foot traffic out here. We feel the breeze. Y'all see the trees.
We sitting behind this beautiful oak tree.
Y'all Gullah Geechie people like to see an oak tree.
Oak tree right in the back, y'all. What do y'all say, pecan or pecan? Like, y'all extend it or shorten it?
I don't know, depending on if I feel like Paula Dean, I might do a little pecan.
Well, I say pecan pie. Yeah. So you say pecan?
Yeah, I was about to say it just depends on the context. It's like caramel and caramel.
Okay.
You know.
Just to be clear, y'all, just because people are chefs, not 100% will get it right. Every chef, not even Gordon Ramsay, okay, as much emphasis y'all would put on him, he's a guru, god, or other chefs like that. Chefs are wrong sometimes, so you can't get 100% things in life right, no matter what you do and what your profession is.
We name dropping, they gonna eat us up.
Chef Richard, what are we picking next?
Let's go with the Geechie Melon for sure.
Ain't it? They say silence is good. I don't know if this one is good.
It's just, there's no sweetness to it. It reminds me of a green tomato.
It do have some type of savory taste, and I cannot figure out what it is in the background.
English cucumber to it too.
That's what it is.
Classic crunch.
Very crisp.
Okay.
Rich, what are we rating that as?
4 out of 10.
A 4 out of 10.
Yeah, people who grow it might be watching.
Next up, we have 2 more left. We have the seeded watermelon and the Geechie melon.
Seeded
look real good. Okay.
And yeah, like you were saying earlier, the whole thing with the seeds, I feel like they're trying to do fruit without seeds so that we can't grow our own produce.
All right. Cheers. Straight.
Not as the first bite was deceiving because it did have a little sweetness to it.
Yeah.
But now it's just tasting like that watermelon is too big to taste like this.
What do you rate it? Since you love watermelon,
5, y'all. Yeah, I give it a 5.
Okay. I give the watermelon, I would say, a 5 out of 10 as well. The look of it is so pretty, like it'll be nice and sweet, but it's not too sweet. It's not very sweet at all. Last but not least,
this is the Gullah melon. We're gonna be trying it now.
Melon too. I think it tastes the same as that Gullah melon. I feel like this is a soft apple and a
it's
pear.
very soft.
Texture.
The texture, it feels like a peach.
Really?
Like a ripe peach. Yeah, I was about to say
like a ripe peach.
It don't taste like one though, y'all. It tastes like you lick some printer paper.
I'm glad we ain't name drop no farm.
Right. I was
to me, it's pretty watery or whatever. Yeah. It seemed like it want to be refreshing if it was sweet, right? That back taste. I really do feel like it's similar to that Gullah melon.
But it has a plain taste. It doesn't
Very plain. We back and we got some watermelon feta salad. Very simple with a few ingredients. Richard right here is dicing up some watermelon so beautifully. And we're going to do red and yellow. But we're going to give it a little bit of color. So in this bowl here, what we already have is some sliced red onion. Get those yellow in there. But we have some feta cheese, my maple vinaigrette. Take this feta, crumble it up, put a chunky pieces like half of that. Now, do you like feta cheese with that vinaigrette?
I like blue cheese.
So you cannot think that this is strong.
Yeah.
A blue cheese?
Yeah. On a burger.
Oh, so you eat nails for breakfast. This is not anything fancy, y'all. Just a little quick something. Richard, here is your spoon. Here is mine.
All right.
So go ahead and taste it with this yellow one.
That's good.
Tell me what you think. Tell me if you would put something else in it. I actually would like to put more mint in it.
I would. I was about to say some mint.
Yeah.
Some basil.
Why was I gonna put basil? But I thought that you didn't like no strong basil.
With this kind of salad, mint would be all right, but basil will set it off. If I was to do this like in a restaurant.
Tell me what you do.
I'll take the feta cheese put it in a food processor with some kind of herb.
Whipped feta?
Yeah, put some whipped
Ooh.
feta, bit of honey for some sweetness. Put it on the bottom of the plate. Take some melon, dice it, some lime juice and some honey, mix together. Make a little micro salad.
Richard, we had a great talk. Like, it's so fun.
It is.
We're gonna have you back. Big homie Rich. What's your favorite part about cooking? What's your most favorite thing about food or cooking?
My favorite thing about food is creating something that is gonna make other people happy. You know, other people have their form of art. Cooking is my form of art.
Any advice that you would give to people that are looking about anything, Richard?
Cooking advice, life advice.
Could be anything.
Listen when I say this. A lot of people cook, but a lot of people aren't chefs. It takes a lot, and people just throw around that title like it's something that
nothing.
Yeah,
like you kind of cook a little bit, and you get interested in it, and boom, you chef.
You got to put in a lot of work for it.
And something that I noticed that goes on a lot is you can go to fancy restaurants and they have a bunch of different techniques of food, but the food may not taste good. It looks so great, but it lacks taste. And it's crazy because a lot of times I see with chefs, maybe you have the flavor, but you don't have the presentation. Maybe you got the presentation and the technique, but you lack flavor, you know?
Yeah. So you got to work on technique and your flavor before presentation.
So we're going to have more content. We do more stuff. You know, if you want to see more of Chef Richard and me, even Chef Richard, let him know. Like, just put in the comments, hey, we want to see more of you. We want to see more of y'all. Let us know.
Right.
If I could give one piece of advice, it's not a piece of advice, it's just a question. What if it all works out? You may not want to do something, but if you just try it, just what if it works out? So that's mine. We are going to go ahead and close out. Chef Rich, Chef Bree, we can't wait to see more of you. Peace.
That was good.
That was great.